Happy Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. This is the 10th day of March. This is the 49th episode of season 3 of the Be Your Own Hero show. HERO is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism. In other words, helping others helps you. It's a reciprocal action. I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. I'm a professional creative and the creator of what we're now calling the HERO Ministry movement. And that's my effort to uplift and inspire the unhoused community specifically, and also people in general. Join me here Monday through Friday, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:45 a.m. Central, to watch me talk about my journey of becoming my own hero. And shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me this platform to talk about my journey. If you enjoy this experience, if you like the show, if it gives you value, please like, please comment, and please share. So we're in season 3, as I mentioned, and season 3 is all about doing. It's all about taking action. And so let's get into some action. I'm smiling because I got a lot to say today. So let's get into it. First of all, a couple of shout outs from yesterday. Do I want to do that yet? No, I'm going to do that later in the show. Let's move through the way we're supposed to move through. I'm going to go off. I feel like I'm going to go off topic today because I'm just really excited. So anyway, run streak. Today is day 283. I've been running every day, at least a mile a day for now 283 days in a row. And I'm going to play the run story. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play the run story so that you can get the information firsthand. I wanted you here in this. What is this? This is the Hero Ministry Movement, the circle of the Hero Ministry Movement, to get the news first. So I'm going to play today's run report. I've only posted it on TikTok. I haven't posted it on Facebook and Instagram yet. So we're going to do it live here. So here we go. That's a terrible freeze frame, but it is what it is. Stay tuned for today's run report. If I can get it going. All right, full screen, and here we go. 283, day 283. Run report. I've been running every day, at least a mile a day for 283 days in a row. And big news today, we've done it. We've reached our goal. We have finished our charity run for Mr. Charles as of yesterday. We're over the goal. We're in the overflow now. We're over the goal. The goal was 1,000. We're at 1,013. We've done it. We've done it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to surprise Mr. Charles with this gift. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the story, check out the link in my bio. I discovered Mr. Charles a while ago, maybe sweat to my eyes, a couple months ago when there was snow. There was snow in Nashville, and I wasn't running anyway. And I found Mr. Charles in the snow. He'd fallen and couldn't get up because of the ice. And I had to get the fire department involved, and we got him up, and we got him inside his apartment. And I came by the next day to check on him, only to find out that he was in the hospital because he had broken his foot in that fall. So anyway, I felt connected to him. I felt like I was involved in that story, and I wanted to help him get back on his feet, literally and figuratively. So we've raised $1,000, all of us together collectively. Shout out to Maria Garza. She was the final donation. And shout out to Nan. She was the very first. The first and last, bookended. There's lots of people I've got to thank, but I wanted to shout out those two people, the first and last, immediately. And yeah, so we're done. We did it. My third charity run is complete. And someone said to me recently, your next assignment is coming. Your next assignment is coming. So open to the universe for my next assignment of giving. And yeah, let's do it. All right. So that's my run story for today. Really, I'm just excited about that. Today, day 283, I ran my usual 5K. My goal is to run the 5K every day until I get to day 365. 365. I'm going to make it. I never thought that I'd be this close. I'm under 90 days to get to 365, so I'm going to do it. 5K every day. All right. I think that's it, really. I'm just really excited that we reached our goal. All right. So if anyone wants to make a last-minute donation, see the link in my bio, and we can continue to be in the overflow. And in the meantime, I'm going to figure out how to
how to surprise Mr. Charles, and I'll try to get that on video so we can all share it together. All right, keep doing. Be a hero. Be your own hero. Remember that now is better than perfect. Later. 283.
All right, there we go. Shout out to Diego for the encouraging comments. He said, quite the inspiration. I appreciate that, Diego. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. Again, this is my third charity run. Whoever thought that I would be doing charity runs at all? Not me. And these charity runs have become part and parcel of my run streak. And I am embedding the charity runs within the run streak. So this is my third one. Really excited about it. All right, so I'm going to give myself a couple fireworks because I'm hyped. So anyway, I'm looking forward to updating you on the next steps with Mr. Charles. Okay, so moving on, more hero ministry movement news. This weekend, my play is debuting again at Fisk University. I was trying to figure out if I can show the flyer. Well, I can show yesterday's flyer. Things are moving fast. So, oh no, it's gone already. Yeah, so things are moving fast with the play, but my play will be debuting again for the second time at Fisk University this coming Friday, this coming Saturday. So the first iteration of my play at Fisk University was a stage reading. So now this is an actual directed version with movement and blocking, which means, you know, how people move on the stage. So I'm really excited about that. There is a stream and there's also a text to give. So we're asking people to donate. Like the play is free, but to donate as like to pretend like there is a fee and make a donation. 100% of the proceeds are going to Fisk Stagecrafters, which is the drama department at Fisk University. 100%. I'm not taking anything for myself. So please donate, please donate, please donate. I don't have the flyer queued up, so I'll do that. So today's Thursday. So I'm going to try to queue it up live while I'm live because I just want you to have the information. But the point is, we'd like people to donate. We'd like people to share. I will be sharing aggressively on social media today. And so if I don't get it queued up while we're here live, I'll have it queued up. I'll have it on my social media today. So again, my play, Brown Boy Mad, is debuting for the second time. Well, it's debuting as a play this weekend, Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern at Fisk University. There will be a live stream, and the play is free. Just text to give. All right? Okay. So I'm just downloading the flyer so I could try to show it to you. All right, so moving on to other news. The envelope challenge. Let's get the envelope challenge going. Got our dice to roll. Here we go. 2, easy day. Number is 2. That means transfer $2 from your checking over into your savings bucket. That is a temporary savings bucket that we're going to use for investing. We're going to invest because people often say that the reason that they don't invest is because they don't have the any money to invest, and that's how we're dealing with that by creating this investment bucket that we can use to invest. All right, so we're working on that, and let's see. Oh, I appreciate that, Diego. Okay, I appreciate that. Let me just delete something so that I can upload it and you can get it in there. I've got some behind the scenes help, you all. Behind the scenes help happening right now live. Great. So I'm adding the overlay and there we go. All right, so that's uploading, Diego. Thanks. So moving on, envelope challenge, $2, easy day, and mornings in. Let's talk about this really quickly and we can get back to that flyer. All right, so this morning I read the Dalai Lama. You know that I've been reading this 30-day devotional guide by the Dalai Lama here and there. And today's reading was impactful. I'm going to jump into that. This is actually the reading from March 6th, but I don't do it day by day. I kind of jump around. So here we go. This is the Dalai Lama 365-day devotional guide. So Everyone longs for peace and happiness. That longing has unfortunately led them to be carried away by the pursuit of pleasures. But there are a few learned people who, dissatisfied by what is ordinarily seen or experienced, think more deeply and search for true happiness. So it's kind of a long quote, and the wording is flowery, but basically he's talking about people seeking pleasure versus happiness, seeking pleasure versus happiness, which makes it clear that pleasure and happiness are not the same thing. And we people often seek pleasure as if we're pursuing happiness, but it's two different things. Pleasure is external and happiness is internal. And if you have happiness here, then anything can happen externally and it will not touch the happiness that you have here. But you have to develop that happiness here. So these external things like Netflix, you've heard me talk about Netflix a lot. That's external. That's momentary pleasure. It won't last. But what you can cultivate inside is eternal. If you can cultivate it, and you can, you just have to work at it. So that said, the other thing that happened this morning for my morning practice is I did transcendental meditation. You know, if you've been watching the show, that I've been doing transcendental meditation for a couple months now. And during my meditation, I got this ping, if you will, to go trade Amazon. Now, again, if you've been watching the show, you know I've been experimenting with trading on the stock market, which is very new to me. And I argued back. I was like, I don't really want to do that. Amazon is such a big company. I'm late for my run. I don't want to be late for my show. So we had this back and forth. Me and the universe had this back and forth. But ultimately, I decided to try it. So before I went for my run, I looked at Amazon stock on Webull. And it's up. Like my tiny little bit of a share that was given to me for free by Webull is up like $7 or $8. And I was like, oh, wow. So that's an easy trade. Like I'm already up $8. I can just close out where I am and then buy back in later. So I attempted to do that and I got an error message. And so what I found out, what I discovered this morning is you cannot trade fractional shares. That's not entirely true. You can, but it's more difficult because when you're selling, you actually need a buyer. There's someone else out there in the world that's buying the share that you're selling. And people don't want fractional shares really if they're trading. When they're trading, they want to trade full shares. So that was a good learning for me and a good learning for you too. If you are interested in following along with me and getting into the trading side of the stock market, then you need to have full shares. And what that means for me is I need to go to stocks that are much smaller. So that's what I immediately did. I went to ADT, the security company. I went to ADT and I made a trade, or I scheduled a potential trade on ADT. By the way, ADT, again, is a free stock that was given to me by Webull. I'm playing with house money. I'm completely playing with house money. But that stock trades at about $7 a share. So really negligible, right? So that's what I did. I scheduled a trade for ADT. And when I say scheduled a trade, what I mean is that if it ever hits this dollar amount, then it'll cash out automatically and execute the trade. So very painless. We'll see if it happens. But those are the two things that I learned today about trading the stock market. All right, so let's circle back. I got some help now, so we're going to go back to this flyer. This is the flyer for, yes, the bottom overlay. There you go. So this is the flyer for this coming weekend. This is my play, Brown Boy Mad. There we go. That's the new flyer as of last night. Again, this is my play. I wrote this play years ago, many, many years ago. Oh, look at that. On the other side, over, can you see that? Over here. There we go. That's the original flyer. How cool is that? I didn't even plan that. All right, so right here is the original flyer, and right in the middle of the screen is the new flyer. So the original, I should say poster. So the original poster over there on this side is the poster from the stage reading of Brown Boy Mad at Fisk University. Stage reading means that the actors were on stage with the script. They were holding the script and reading it. And this coming weekend, there are no scripts. It's actually directed by someone other than myself. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen there. I haven't even seen it. I've gone to rehearsal only to take photos, and then I leave quickly so I can't see what's going to happen this weekend. So we are definitely going to have a live stream. And again, you can text to donate, and 100% of the proceeds are going to Fisk University, the drama department, stagecraft. So big weekend for me. Very excited about it. All right. So moving on. And thanks to Nina Paula saying love that. I appreciate it. Okay. So we've already started talking about abundance via my meditation ping to trade on Amazon and what that taught me. So I want to circle back now to something Linda said yesterday. Linda from Colorado. Hope you're watching, but if not, I hope you catch the replay. So yesterday, Linda said that she only had 2 things on her list of ideas for a how-to guide. We've been talking about creating a how-to guide as another revenue stream. And that's fantastic news, Linda. You phrased it as if it was bad news. And maybe you did that because I've been suggesting that people have a list of 10, but having a list of 1 thing is more than enough. And you've got a list of 2. So that's double enough for what you need. So all you have to do is choose one of those 2 things. And for those of you just joining us, let me circle back. What I said was we discovered high income skills, and we also discovered that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. I'm gonna say that again. The average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. So we are experimenting with creating multiple streams of revenue. And the benefit of this that I can see immediately is if and when something happens to your primary source of income, be that job or whatever it is, you can simply pivot to these other streams of income that are already in play. Like you don't have to start from scratch. That's the biggest benefit that I see thus far. You can just pivot and put more energy into what's already happening. So we've been talking specifically about creating a how-to guide. And that's something that you can turn into a PDF and put on Amazon or many other platforms. And it just lives there forever until you take it down. And that's something that can make you money while you sleep. Like literally you could be asleep and someone could discover your how-to guide and click on it and buy it, right? And then that's money while you sleep. That's revenue while you sleep. So that's my quick and dirty summary of what we've been talking about. So Linda, it's very exciting that you've got these 2 things. If you haven't shared what they are, you don't need to, but choose one of those 2 things. And here's the next step. Find all the information that you already have about that topic. Find all the information that you already have about that topic. So I've done this myself so that I know it works. What you can do easily is go into the search function of your computer. Your laptop, your desktop, doesn't matter. Go into the search function of your computer and type the topic. If it's something that you've been working with for a while, lots of information will come up. Like on a Mac, for example, this is a Mac laptop. When I go into the search function, the magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner and type my topic, it searches my emails. And so it brings up even email content that I've written about the stock market. So you're going to do that and then start copy and pasting all the information into a single document. That's it. Without judgment, without filtering, you're just going to accumulate the information that you've already created about this topic. So in my case, the first how-to guide I'm creating is how to get involved in the stock market for beginners. And I've been doing this myself. I use this show because I've been talking about investing in the stock market on the show. And I've also been searching my various hard drives, my Microsoft Word documents, my emails, and I'm simply using the search function to find information that I've already created. It's already been written by me about the stock market. And I'm doing exactly what I'm suggesting for you to do. Copy, paste, accumulate information about your chosen subject. So what I'm finding and what you're going to find is that it will write itself. The information is already there. It's already on all your devices. It's already there. And it's so much easier to edit once you have everything in a single Word document. Then you just read through it again and edit. So shout out to Linda. I'm glad you said something about it because thus far, until you said something, it was only Reverend Melissa who said that she had been doing the homework. So now I know for sure it's me, you, Linda, and Reverend Melissa, we're doing this. We're going to create this how-to guide, and we're going to get it listed on Amazon. If there's other people out there that are joining in, let me know. Let me know. Because again, this is for you. We want to create another revenue stream for you that works independently, passively, that you don't have to baby. You create it once, and then it can make money for you forever. Oh, I was just remembering there's a guy that calls this a wealth key. This is a wealth key because it enables you to make money while you sleep. So join in, join in, join in. Okay, so let me see where we are. Oh, Linda's here. Great, great. I hope that was helpful to you, Linda. And let us know. Keep us posted. I'm excited for you. And thanks, Margareta, for the shout out about this weekend. Yeah, I can't wait to get the streaming link out to you guys. Oh, it'll have to be tomorrow. I have to get the streaming link so that I can announce it tomorrow morning so that you can watch the play tomorrow night. Okay, so I will do that. I will get that done. I'll get that done so you can watch my play and make a donation virtually. Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to say. So now I've got extra time. I'll circle back to Netflix, and if anyone's got a question or comment, drop that in the chat. Maybe we'll jump on it. And I haven't done the affirmation, so I'll do that. I skipped the affirmation today. So let's circle back to the affirmation, and we'll repeat that together just to lock it in. So I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. And that just makes the point that it's not just about finances, it's about abundance, and abundance manifests itself in a number of different ways. So circling back to Netflix, if you've been watching this week, you know that this past weekend, I drove a U-Haul truck from Florida to Tennessee, and it cost me about $200 in gas money and took me about 12 hours. So I was helping a friend move under challenging circumstances. This was an emergency move. But that's not really the point. The point is she sent me money via Cash App to reimburse me the money for the gas. And because of my new mindset of investing, I decided not to reimburse myself, to just take the $200 hit on my checking account and use that $200 in Cash App to invest. So what I did was I used that money to buy a full share of Netflix. Netflix is one of the FANG stocks. Again, it's one of the FANG stocks. FAANG, it's an acronym for Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Once again, FANG stocks, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. These are the 5 biggest growth stocks, according to the Wall Street people. Not according to Sekou, according to the Wall Street people. So I decided, I was already in the process of buying a full share of Netflix. It was a goal of mine. And because of what's happening in the world in Ukraine, the stock market has fluctuated quite a bit. And these FANG stocks, in my mind, are on sale. And that's a mindset shift. They're on sale. They're down. But to me, down means on sale now. And that's not the way I used to think about it. So my goal was to acquire a full share of Netflix, which I was able to do by using that gas money. But here's the thing that I was explaining yesterday, and I just want to make this more clear. So the money that you invest in stocks, in the stock market, will fluctuate. It will fluctuate. Absolutely it will. It'll go up and down. So that's my alarm telling me to wrap it up. So the amount that you invest in a stock will fluctuate, right? So I was already in the process of buying a full share of Netflix before Ukraine. And I'd invested about $200. Sidebar, you can basically put stocks on layaway in Cash App. You can put a little bit here, a little bit there. You can buy it a piece at a time, $10, $5, $1. You can just keep nickel and diming it until you own a full share on Cash App. That's called fractional shares. You can buy fractional shares. So that's what I was doing. I was nickel and diming it. I'd gotten up to $200 of a share. At the time, a share was $600. Because of what's happening in the world right now, it has gone down to $350. So again, I see that as being on sale. But that means that the $200 I had already invested in that stock also went down. It went down from $200 to $150. So I had to pay that $50 to get back up to $200, and then another $150. So I had to pay the whole $200 from the gas money to get a full share of Netflix stock. And so I just want you to be aware of that as you make your own moves in the stock market. The value of what you've invested in the stock market will fluctuate, but the play is long term. So Netflix is down on all the short-term metrics. It's down on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, on the monthly chart, and the yearly chart. It's down on all four. But on the lifetime chart, it's still up 30,000%. I know you've heard me say that before if you've been watching the show, but I just can't believe it. 30,000% is a very big number. So I am betting on the 30,000%. I don't believe it's going to go up another 30,000%. I don't think it's going to go up 60,000%, but I do not think it's going to go down to zero from 30,000% up. So my bet is that my one share of Netflix will do very well for me over the long term. It took Netflix 20 years to go from 0 to 30,000%. 20 years, 2 decades. So we're talking about long-term hold. So I bought my share now in March of 2022, but I'm expecting 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I will be glad that I made that decision versus reimbursing myself for the gas money. All right, so I'm playing long-term now, and that is a mindset shift because that is not what I used to do before, right? So I hope you are joining with me and following along so we can all learn together. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I covered what I wanted to talk about. I hope that was helpful for Linda. Let me check all the comments. Okay, Margareta says she's drumming up some ideas. Let's go, Margareta. Let's go. Yeah, so that you'll be the 4th person I know of that's doing the how-to guide. Again, passive income, money while you sleep. Oh, it was Warren Buffett that said, if you do not learn how to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. That's a very strong quote, a little bit challenging, but we want to be on the right side of that. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I'm going to close early for a change. Coming up, we've got prayer time at 10:15. Then after that, we've got Sit with Rev Melissa at 10:30. I'll be producing that show, and I'll probably be popping in to say a word or two. I am very excited about the fact that we've completed our charity run for Mr. Charles. Stay tuned for how I'm going to get the money to Mr. Charles. I don't know yet, but so stay tuned for that. And I'm very excited that we've got Linda and Margareta working on their how-to guides. So keep doing. Be a hero. Be your own hero. Remember that now is better than perfect. And I will see you mañana. Later.